Anyway, this is this is the video that's going viral where an ICE agent tackles the wife of a detainee in New York. Okay? And from what I understand, the reason why this video was even filmed was because I think it was like a right-wing guy that posted it and it went viral. And the reason why the right-wing guy initially posted it, if I'm not mistaken, and someone can correct me on this, but the reason why a right-wing guy posted it was to show like how sick it is that ICE is doing this stuff. It was literally like a Tim Pool guy, I think. One of Tim Pool's fucking cronies. Now, this is from Stephanie Keith of Getty Images, obviously. But originally, this went fucking viral. Did he delete it? Yeah. White House correspondent for Timcast, Elad Eliyahu, posted this. The hysterical wife of the detained alien follows around and confronts the ICE agent who repeatedly tells her adios, then two-hand pushes and shoves the woman to the ground in front of her children. Court security is brought to remove the woman. And people were looking at this video and going, hell yeah, baby. This is what I voted for. Okay? This is what I voted for. That's what they were doing over there on Twitter, thinking like this is a cause for celebration. Also, yes, it begs the question, why the fuck does Timcast have a White House correspondent for the record? What a strange situation. But of course, this repulsive behavior was seen by those with a conscience. And immediately people were like, this is disgusting. Yes, for the record, what she's saying there, for those of you who are just listening and can't speak Spanish, she was saying, they're going to kill him. Please take me too. She was begging, pleading the ICE agents in front of her kid too, in front of her kids. This is why we can't have these motherfuckers wear masks, by the way. Because guess what? Guess what? Apparently he got fucking fired. Or at least that's what people were saying. She didn't even touch him except a brief glance with her hands as she was trying to get through to him, and he shoved her hard right in front of her kids. People are still defending it. Huh? Watch it for yourself. The two videos are the ones posted by Elad. You can see her hands briefly graze his arm as she pleads with him. No reasonable person would conclude that kind of light accidental touch would justify a violent takedown. Fucking bootlickers, by the way. Fucking bootlickers being like, well, she shouldn't have assaulted him. How can these guys be such evil fucks and such bootlicking pussies at the same time? It's crazy. Aaron Reichlin Melnick calling out Elad Eliyahu here, senior fellow at the IMM Council, American Immigration Council. And apparently the ICE officer that was caught on video pushing woman is just like the rest of the fucking police force. Whenever they do something, whenever they do some fuck shit that goes viral, has been relieved of his duties pending investigation. So he's not actually fired. I was wrong. The officer's conduct in this video is unacceptable and beneath the men and women of ICE. Our ICE law enforcement are held to the highest professional standards, and this officer is being relieved of current duties as we conduct a full investigation, says Assistant Secretary Tricia McLaughlin. They're rabid sociopaths, dude. And for the record, if you think that this is one singular incident, you are wrong. It happens all the fucking time. There are more videos that have come out recently that have also gone viral all over
now
TikTok
to that disturbing
too.
Video of an ICE officer tackling a woman to the floor at an immigration courthouse in Manhattan. That agent has now been relieved of his duties. The violent confrontation happened in the hallway of 26 Federal Plaza, where some politicians argue that ICE inhumanely has detained thousands of immigrant New Yorkers in deplorable conditions. Eyewitness News reporter NJ Burkett live in Lower Manhattan with the latest. NJ.
And right, Lauren, several elected officials are now demanding a criminal investigation. They are saying it is not enough for this guy to be fired. They say his actions in that video may well be criminal. And it all comes, of course, amid rising tensions here in Lower Manhattan.
It happened outside an immigration hearing at 26 Federal Plaza.
For the record, if you think that this is a unique situation, make no mistake, they quite literally did this. They quite literally did this to someone running for office. Friend of the show, Kat Abu-Ghazalek, was also violently thrown into the fucking ground only a week ago. I showed you the video of that other woman that was choke slammed to the ground the other day, yesterday. They do it every single fucking day, dude. They do it every day. Now you might be wondering, how do they get this confidence to behave like this? The hubris. These are public servants. Well, they do because there is no accountability, and this is actually quite literally what the Trump administration wants these guys to do. It's already a self-selecting pool of public tyrants, even worse than the police somehow. Okay? Like, the mindset of someone joining ICE to do this kind of thing is pretty clear. Like, you have to be a real sick fuck to be like, oh yeah, I can't wait to apprehend non-criminals, okay? I cannot wait to violently seize and kidnap just regular ass dudes. Make no mistake, no matter how much stupid right-wing fucks try to tell you that these guys are actually significant criminals, they're actually engaging in a crime syndicate or whatever. No, it's just regular ass dudes, man. They're dudes that work at the restaurant that you go to. They're dudes that pick the crops. They're dudes that work on the factory floor. There is no crime there. The only crime is what the government has done. A lack of recognition for all of their work and a lack of proper paperwork so that capital owners can turn an even larger profit. One that actually also ends up depressing the wages of the existing working class, of the domestic labor force, American citizens. The solution is not mass apprehension and mass detention and mass deportation. The solution is mass amnesty and mass unionization, so they can, side by side with the rest of the working class, no longer have two tiers of labor in this country and demand more of the productive output that they yield. Pure evil.
Mayor Adams met today with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, then released a statement through his deputy press secretary. Like so many, we have seen the upsetting images, she said, and we are pleased to hear this.
Yeah, I was meeting with Benjamin Netanyahu, who also does this with regular frequency and a lot worse to the Palestinian population. He was giving me advice on how to do even worse things to the regular people of New York.
Incident is being investigated. Our entire city is less safe when immigrants are afraid to use basic services and
That's interesting. Perhaps you could have considered that before you got a quid pro quo scheme from the Department of Justice for your previous pay for play criminal investigation. And then one of the conditions of the Department of Justice dropping said investigation was allowing exactly this to happen in the halls of New York courts and also in the facilities like Rikers. So strange how this is your design.
And court hearings. End quote.
There was no immediate comment from Andrew Cuomo's campaign. Republican candidate Curtis Sliwa told reporters today that otherwise law-abiding migrants should not.
Why are they making a fuss about this particular incident? Hasn't this shit been happening constantly for the last couple of months? I don't know, man. Some of them just hit. I don't know. I'm not going to look at the situation and be like, why this? It's been boiling up for quite a while at this point. Okay? It's been happening over and over again. This one is graphic. Well, there's video of all the other incidents as well. I've literally shown you that ICE did this in Chicago to a person running for office. Okay, like they're doing it all the time. I don't know why this is the one instance where it's the straw that broke the camel's back. I guess it's just. I think we have reached the boiling point. They've seen these images over and over again. A lot of people have seen these images over and over again, and now more and more people are seeing it. So then the media is also covering it, and people are starting to get really, really frustrated. Also, he wasn't wearing a mask, so you could see his fucking face. I'm sure that plays a role in this as well. Just like with Israel, this will be the most popular day of the Trump administration and all of its policies. Tomorrow, their policies of mass apprehension, mass detainment, mass deportation will be even less popular than it is today. Remember that. Unless they change their trajectory, unless they actually respond to the public pressure and decide to roll back these fascist policies, more and more tension will rise. More and more protests will take place. It's that simple. Because at the end of the day, a big part of authority, a big part of governance also requires compliance from the population. And the population is non-compliant. You have no options. You either try to squeeze out, stamp out any sort of discontent that you possibly can, create a chilling effect. But even in that, even if the response is ever larger in the aftermath of said militant action, okay, we'll have complete fucking chaos.
Be deported. This has, of course, become a flashpoint in the race for City Hall. Much more on that part of the story coming up on Eyewitness News at 6 o'clock tonight. For now, we're live in Lower Manhattan.
I mean, it's basically like they can't kill all of us, right? Like that's the mentality here. They can't fight all of us. They just can't. They can't do it. We covered the incident with ICE where they held a 5-year-old hostage as a means to get the father out of the house. That was gross. That was disgusting. There was another viral scene that played out in Hyattsville, Maryland, just 7 miles northeast of the White House. I'm sure you've seen that other one too. With the bald agent. ICE agent goes viral. Let's take a look at that one. He drops his fucking service weapon. Absolute psychopath. Here, this is better.
Help me! Help me! Help me! It's ICE! Ayuda! Ayúdame! They're trying to kill me!
Like, is this any way to treat another human being, dude? Is this any way to treat another human being? Like, there are certain things that people do, right? There are certain crimes that people do where, especially if they're presenting a threat to others in the immediate vicinity, you might have to take a more physical risk. You might have to engage in the suspect in a more physical way, in a more physical manner than you normally would. Okay? In this circumstance, it's a fucking apprehension for deportation. The physical assault that's taking place here is literally more violent than like 99% of the civil violations that they're even apprehending people for. Yeah, and in the process, he drops his gun. Watch this shit. And his fucking ammo is his I'm gonna say clip, and then everyone's gonna yell at me. Magazine, clip, whatever the fuck you want to call it, is on the ground.
Put the gun down. Put the gun down. Put the gun down. You're gonna shoot me?
And he starts brandishing at the onlookers. Like, there's still probably one in the chamber. Regardless, though, look at how fucking stupid he is, dude. Like, he doesn't know. He doesn't know that the gun's fucking magazine is on the ground. He thinks it's a fucking gun with a magazine in it. And he's literally fucking, like, his first reaction is to immediately brandish and immediately point it at the onlookers. If you're this afraid of your fucking neighbors, if you're this afraid of the taxpayers that pay your fucking salary, you shouldn't be doing this job. This comes with the recognition that you kind of understand what you're doing is fucked up, bad, wrong. Yeah, his glasses are in the tactical position of Chuck Schumer. Look at this, while he's like trying to apprehend this dude.
Put the gun down. Put the gun down. Put the gun down. You're gonna shoot me? Point the gun. We have it. Put the gun down.
You trying to shoot me? Go ahead, shoot me. Shoot me.
Put the gun down.
Boy, you trying to shoot me?
What's your name?
Yeah. See how he put
What's your name?
I ain't fucking scared.
What's your name?
Yeah, he trying to shoot me.
Get out of here. You're not wanted here.
You want to know the craziest part? I don't know what this dude's crime is, right? But this kind of shit happens not only to people who are undocumented, who have done no crimes whatsoever. Okay? The likelihood that this person is not even undocumented also still remains. They do this under the suspicion, now legally, now because the Supreme Court gave them this allowance, they do this under the fucking suspicion that someone might be undocumented. Isn't that fucking insane? They do this to people who are American citizens. They just, you know, they just look a little Hispanic. That's it. The guy on the ground keeps saying he's an American too.
We got you on camera pointing the gun.
Look, he got the gun. He got America.
He keeps saying, I'm American.
Get out of here. Fucking Nazi.
Well, that's illegal now. That's going to be illegal soon. You said fucking Nazi to an ICE agent. Excuse me, sir. You have to be getting on your hands and knees and licking their boots instantly. That's illegal.
I am American. I am American.
No, he's saying I am American. He's not saying I love America. He's saying I am American.
Help me. Please stop.
This is a man of a Nazi.
Help me. Get the fucking I am America. Look at it. Look at his face. I am America. I am America. Watch his back. Help me. Ayuda. 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 Help me. Help me. Help me.
Remember, right-wingers love talking about civil disobedience that disrupts traffic and how you should be able to kill them. But when it's fucking, when this is happening in the middle of traffic, they also love it. They're like, whoa, what do you mean? Doesn't make sense from any fucking perspective. Who is this for?
America. I love you, America. I love America. I love you, America.
Okay, now he's saying, I love America.
I'm born to see. Yes, I'm born to see. Yes, I'm born to see.
I mean, you have to be utterly devoid of your humanity to be able to do this. Like, can you foresee yourself under any other circumstance, under any circumstance whatsoever, being able to participate in a fucking campaign such as this one? If I knew someone, anyone that was doing this shit, I'd be like, nope, you either got to quit or I will never see you ever again. I can't even comprehend. Hey, Unc, here, look again. He almost grabbed the gun. Brother, he has 2 people on him. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, his arms are fucking flailing over. He pushes the gun away, but I don't even know if that's a conscious decision. Like, there is no reason to believe that he did this deliberately, okay? Like, look at his circumstance. Look, he drops the gun and he just slaps it away. Anyway, people keep coming up to him. More agents show up.
What's your name?
I am America.
¿Qué es tu nombre?
I'm born to see.
Please read my context.
¿Qué es tu nombre?
Ayúdame. Get your name and badge number.
¿Qué es tu nombre?
No, Mama. No.
¿Qué es tu nombre?
Help me.
¿Qué es tu
Help me. Help me. Hey, ayúdame.
I just saw a TikTok with almost 2 million vids of you having a fight with Laura Loomer, lol. Oh, let me see it. Or wait, is it my TikTok? It might be just my TikTok.
Policía! 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 ¡Mátame! I don't want to break his arm. Bro, I do not want to break your arm. ¡Ayúdame! Hey, back up. ¡Suéltame! ¡Suéltame! ¡Ayúdame! Grab leg out of the car. No. Kid. Ayúdame! What's it up?
Black Eyes agents as well. I mean, yeah, also 52% of Customs Border Patrol is Hispanic, brother. What are you talking about? This is a multicultural institution of fascism. This is why I always fucking say American fascism is not what you think it is any longer, okay? It's not just like skinhead white dudes that talk about their deep roots in this country. They're not comprised entirely of white Anglo-Saxon Protestants and people of like European descent. Make no mistake, this is a very diverse, multicultural institution. Of course, the primary victims are non-white, obviously, but that doesn't mean that its soldiers are entirely white. I don't even think you could have an entirely white brigade at this stage anyway. America is far too diverse for that. Like, this is what I also bring up when people talk about like the profile or the background of another school shooter, right? Where they're like, well, whoa, what the fuck? This is a black guy. And it's like, it's a black guy who is a white supremacist. Or they'll be like, whoa, this is a woman. This is a female school shooter. It's like, it's a white supremacist femcel female school shooter. This person is trans. This shooter was trans. It's like, yeah, it's America. This is America. America is a profoundly diverse. It's the most diverse country on the planet. Yeah, there's DEI fascism for all.